We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are Duel Legion. Hey guys, it's Legend That Sick Boy coming at you representing Duel Legion once more. And you guys already should know by the third launch of the video of the team page, you know? So we're steadily growing in our weak infancy, and we're still growing, we're still doing things and still putting up videos. Guys have to add the Facebook account, like the group and the page, because I put stuff up there that I don't normally like. It's more accessible to me than YouTube. I gotta do is editing, all other stuff, get prepared. And when you become a friend and a member of the Legionnaires with the Legionnaires, you guys are more steadily using streamers, so we can talk, chat, share videos, share posts, do group videos and all that other stuff, all that good communication and community stuff, man. So definitely check out the links below when I put them in the descriptions, and it'll drag you right to there. If you want to see anything we got for sale, you can always just check. I will link and share on the Facebook page. It's from the Let Go app, and soon to be the eBay link on the description below as well. But I got a request from one of our Legionnaires in the group talking about he wanted a simple dragon play around just for recreation use. He's a recreational player. So I was like, the moment he said that, it popped in my head, red eyes. So I was like, I'll do a video for it, and check out the Let Go if you want to see if we got cards you need just to buy for the deck, which 9 times 10 we will. So here's the deck profile for my Legionnaire, and then if you're on the group and you saw the boxes we bought, we popped out a lot of the vampire stuff, so expect to see a vampire deck soon, and it's gonna be bonkers, bro. That deck is crazy. But getting into it, staple pretty much just like the Dark Magician deck and its sister deck, the Blue Eyes. You run 3 red eyes, not 1, not 2, but 3. You have to run it at 3. There's no way of getting around that. It's great at 3. In this deck, for me personally, this is a play around for me as well. But so I like to kind of theme it a little bit. So along with the 3 red eyes, normal monsters, I run 1 meteor as well as 1 summon skull. Summon skull is usually the ultimate play, because not the ultimate play, with the second red eyes fusion play, because you get the 32 hitter out with him. I just do this one at red eyes fusion. I could get the normal 35 meteor dragon opposed to also the comet one, so I get both of them out with playing one of him. Moving along, the reason why this deck is it's accessible to get as long as the legendary boxes are out, but you gotta pay like $25-$30 for them. But you do that to get this guy. You can buy him individually, or you can buy him from the boxes. Either way, those are pretty much the ways to get him. He's great staple also at 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. He's your searcher. You tribute him. You bring out a level 7 lower red eyes monster from your deck, and except for Black Chick. And then if you have a red eyes in the graveyard and him in the graveyard, you could shuffle the red eyes into the deck and just pitch him back into your hand. So he's a great. Also, I run 1 just for the Synchro Ring. Yeah, just for the red eyes fusion, I run 1, and he's pretty accessible. I just chuck him or bring him back to my hand through that effect, or put him back in the deck through the black stone, and I could keep using red eyes fusion to get him out. So running him at 1 2 is too much, so I just run him at 1. Also at 3, enough said, it's your second version of red eyes in the deck. Also, since it's a Gemini, when you do Gemini summon it off of a special summon, when it destroys a monster and inflicts damage, you can burn it for an additional 24 off the Flare Dragon's original attack. So it's pretty good, especially along with this card as well, Black Metal Dragon. I run 3 of it as well. He's your searcher, and he's your booster. So you can equip him to any red eyes monster from your hand or field, and boost him by 600. So you turn all these little guys, 24 hitters, basically into 3,000 beaters. And yeah, and when he's sent to the graveyard, you can search for a red eyes card, not just monster, but you can search for a red eyes card, which is also amazing. I also run 3 retro. Some people do that too. I haven't seen it at 1. 3 for me is best because he gets the additional summoning for red eyes normal. And when you're getting overpowered, which sometimes you will get in this deck, you want him in your hand all the time. You don't want to just oh, I need him. No, you want him. So I run it at 3, so I'd rather have a gun and not need it than need a gun and not have it, so type thing. And running this is also, like I said, a recreational deck for me, but I like to win with it, so it easily gets powered out. So I run one from the old school, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Just for when I do like metal plays and I got a lot of dragons in the graveyard, or I pitch a lot of dragons in the graveyard, and I could just like dark hole you and clear your board. I could punch you in the face with this. I can literally, like, if I got enough dragons in the graveyard, I could get a nice boost off of it and just like get like 5k off of it and just wreck you. Also great, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. That's really it for the monsters. I run 20 monsters in here. Red Eyes Darkness Metal is pretty much self-explanatory. Banish a special summon, and then you can special summon a dragon type once per turn. Also, some people, I've seen some people do it. I've seen somebody do it. We're at the 6-minute mark, so let me do a little. Aside from those 20 monsters, you can also run in this deck if you want. Adverse to them, Dark Arm Dragon works very well in here. 2, not 1, Great Keeper Shines. If you want to run it in this deck form, it's not part of my build. I side deck it, but if you do want to play around with the 20 monster within there, or you want to add 22, you can easily throw 2 in here, 2 of those on there, help you get them out, or throw 1 in 1, or some people go for him. I'd rather just play Armageddon Knight, but that's a matter of opinion. And I just run, wrong one, if you want to go that far with side decking, opposed to monsters late switch outs. That's again not part of the 20 build. It's that's just adverse side deck. Just wanted to give you a little option on the side if you wanted to play it. So now we're going into Magics. They still have yet to reprint this card, but they need to hurry up. 3 Return of Dragon Lords. Pretty self-explanatory. Level 7 or 8 dragon special summon. Banish it to protect them if being destroyed. 3 Red Eyes Fusions just to get out the fusion monsters. Pitch from your deck, hand, or field, or banish from the graveyard. Red Eyes Materials for a Red Eyes Fusion monster. Simple. I'm going to activate it once per turn. Pretty simple. Running 2 of Red Eyes Insight. As a pitcher and a searcher, I could bring in any Red Eyes spell or trap card from my deck to my hand, except itself, and then I get to pitch a Red Eyes from my hand or deck to the graveyard. Just pitching more stuff. That's why you don't really run to like Dark Grypher or Armageddon Knight, because you have a lot of cards that pitch along well with I run 1 cards of the Red Stone. I've seen people clutter it at 3 just because they want to speed it up, but once you get Insight, you insight into redstones, and then you redstone. So it's like you don't really need to run too many redstones, especially when I do 1 Dragon Shine. I've seen people do it at 2. I do it at 1 just because I don't want to get too cluttered with it, and 1 Dragon's Mirror. Again, for my fusions, also with Future Fusion, just to get my fusions out. So I would pitch Dragon Shrines, Future Fusions out, pick a Red Eyes Fusion monster. If I had burned or got negated my Red Eyes Fusions, and then Dragon's Mirror into, like, if I want, I do play 5 God in the extra just for shits and giggles. If I want, maybe get a 5,000 beater on the field, then, bounce up for a Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. It's just a whole bunch of crazy plays you can do with that. Running 1 Dark Hole, alongside with 1 Monster Born Against shits and giggles deck for me. I don't necessarily put Rickeki in here because I want to do other stuff besides clear board, and I want to get my plays out. The main thing and 2 Mystical Space Typhoons for Magic. The main thing I see with recreational deck is you want to play. You just honestly want to get your plays out. You don't want to too concerned without OTKing them or just like controlling their board and just really just messing with them. You just want to see your plays work out. You want to see the strategies you've been working towards with the cards that you like play out. So I try to do that if I'm doing a strategy guide for recreational decks, which I'm doing now. As far as my traps, I only run 4 traps. We're going to start with 2 Red Eye Spirit, just for special summoning purpose, because you do a lot of dumping, alongside with 1 Return of the Red Eyes, just for your normal monsters, and you can grab your normal monsters and leave these just for particularly for your Red Eyes And just for defense, 1 Torrential Tribute. Now, I haven't really put too much effort into the extra deck. This is like I randomly put cards, not randomly put cards, but I flow cards, I go with it, and it's mainly Exceed happy with me. So in the regards to the Exceed, I play 3 of these. They're pretty staple. It's your go-to when there's 28 beater. It burns when anytime they activate a card effect, and you could dispatch and special summon Red Eyes. It's a go-to in this deck. I also do a Big Eye and a Master Blades. I couldn't find my Draco Sack. It's probably in another deck somewhere. I just didn't pay attention to looking. But you would run Draco Sack in here as well. It's not like a must, but you would run Draco Sack just for the 6 levels, rank 7s, monsters that you would run in here. And that's the side. For links, I just run 2 links for shits and giggles, which is just two twin triangle dragons. Just if you do get the little blackout and the joint, you run out of, just in the off chance you run out of Red Eyes in the deck, you could just pitch it from your graveyard and bring it out. For the fusions, like I said, you would want to get 3 of him. I just haven't found a 3rd one, so I run 2 of the Comet Dragon. Broken. It's a reborner when it's sent to the graveyard. It's a dumper and a burner, and it's a 35 beater. So it's a great card, not a good card, but a great card for this deck. The 32 hitter, I just run at 1. Really wouldn't run it at 2, but that's just it's a dumper as well, burner as well. It's a beater. It's all around good card as well. Again, just for the additional. Since I don't have another one of these, I just run the regular Meteor Black Dragon, 35 beater, it's 35 beater, and as well as just a 5,000 beater as in 5-hit God Dragon. I still call him 5 God. I don't care about that 5-headed stuff. It's 5 God. But guys, like I said, we're still in a week in our infancy. The Duel Legion is slowly growing, but it's gonna speed up, especially with putting all this energy towards it. Again, we're gonna add our links in the description. So if you guys want to check out the eBay, check out the Facebook, check out the Let Go page and soon to be Instagram page, you guys can check it out. Add it, friend it, join the group, join the community, join the world, join the Legion, and like and subscribe our YouTube videos for you guys can stay connected also through that way, and all the profile vids. Again, guys, you could always hit me up about recommendations if you guys have questions, if you have adverse ways of looking at the decks I'm building, or if you have a different strategy I might not looking at. Like again, it's conversation topics. That's why I'm sending you guys to the Facebook. But come join the Legion and just rep Yugi. So this is Legend That Sick Boy, and we're out.